Here we go. Saturday morning, everybody. October 28th. I'm Chris Allen here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X. All sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. I am going to be there, the Northgate Center location of Ace Hardware Marketplace, later this morning, starting at 10. Now, the event starts at 9 if you want to get there early. And I think there's going to be pretty big interest in this. Soaky Vets, Southern Kentucky Veterans Club getting together, and with Ace Hardware Marketplace and Case Knives. And this is an event to honor veterans. Veterans Day's coming up. And so this is going to be an event that if you're, an Ace Hardware fan, if you're a Case Knife fan, and if you're a veteran or a fan of veterans or a relative of veterans, you're going to want to come out today to this event. It's going to go till 1 o'clock. I'm going to be broadcasting on SAM 100.7 throughout that time, starting at 10 o'clock this morning. And we're going to have some special things for veterans. Uh, a known veteran here in Southern Kentucky, Sammy Lee Davis, is going to be there. We're going to honor him. And we've got a special case knife that we're going to give away, specially made, that somebody is going to get today. We're going to auction that off, and all the proceeds from that auction go to Soaky Vets. So it's a real incredible event, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Hope to see you guys out there that want to come by again. I would say anywhere from 10 until 1 this afternoon. And again, the location is the North Gate Ace Hardware Marketplace. That's the one when you go up Louisville Road, like you're going over toward the Corvette side. It sits back there next to an IGA, and it's in that shopping center. There's a U.S. Bank that sits right out front. That's called the Northgate shopping center or plaza, I think it is. But anyway, that's where I'll be later this morning. But right now, as of 7:13, let's do some weather. And we've gotten, some pretty good rain. I'll show you some rainfall totals in just a minute. The thing that's of note this morning is that we're seeing an increase in the cloud cover. We actually had a few breaks in the cloud cover last night, and the only thing that was around for some of the area football games was some drizzle. And then not even that. It was perfect timing to get in some of the football games around Southern Kentucky last night. But now we're seeing an uptick in some of the clouds. And you see this low pressure system back here to southwest, right here over Jonesboro, Arkansas. That is the low that is going to track along that front today. The front will try to come all the way through Bowling Green, but then get stalled by this low pressure wobble and then the high pressure that's down south. So it's a clash here, and it's going to slow that front down, which is good for us. That means more rain, and more rain will start to come in. I'm seeing a little bit already coming back in this morning. Let me show you that on the radar. Come on, computer. I hit your button there. There we go. Okay, now let me show you the radar because we do have some showers that's coming in and the cold air too that I've been talking about for several days. Well, over a week. I warned you guys last weekend that a big chill was coming, and here it comes. We can see the beginning of it, and look at all the advisories back west. Look at all that. I mean, that's crazy. This is winter weather advisories out for Kansas, Nebraska, Colorado, panhandle of Texas, and Oklahoma. Look at that. All the way down to Lubbock. Yeah, and there's snow back there. We're not going to get that. These magenta, no, not magenta, but kind of, well, I guess it is, freeze warnings. All these lighter blue colors from Wisconsin through Iowa, even northern Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska. And then you've got the heavy rain and the flooding that goes on into Oklahoma and Texas, and they've had day after day of heavy rain and thunderstorms. Well, all of that is this energy here. That's the low pressure system is going to come up our direction today. And you can see on radar that things are already trying to get going this morning. Let me zoom in. And then you can see the little spotty showers that are get going this morning, moving back into southern Kentucky. So here we go. There's not much out there right now, but as we get into the day, and especially tonight and tomorrow night into Monday morning, heavy rain. I know it's been a while since I've talked about heavy rain, but we could pick up a couple of inches, maybe more than that in some cases of this next energy piece of energy coming in. And you can see it along with some lightning strikes. They're coming out of Texas, Arkansas. This is direction. So here it comes. So the heavier rains will wait until starting this evening and then on through the day tomorrow. And again, it could rain, pretty good for a while, and maybe even a few rumbles of thunder. But I'm not expecting any severe weather. This is not going to be that. This is just going to be a good soaking rainfall, finally, that's going to help us out. All right, here's a look at mesonet temperatures as of 7, almost 7:20 this Saturday morning. And we're starting out warm and mild for most of us, 60s, but you see 50s back here. The reason for that, the cold front. It's kind of laying right across western Kentucky this morning, so slightly cooler. And we're going to cool down a little bit as the front tries to work its way into Bowling Green. But then once it retreats, we're really not going to get cold yet. That's going to bring back the warmer air, and then it's still going to feel a little humid, a lot humid because of all the moisture in the air. But there we go. We're starting out in the 60s this morning, even mid 60s. And here I want to show you, let's go 24-hour rainfall. And I haven't seen this yet, so this is the first time I'm seeing it too. According to the Mesonet sites, we picked up a quarter inch to about 3/10 of an inch of rain here in Warren County, 4/10 of an inch back in Logan County, Russellville. But the big winner out of everybody, Elkton in Todd County, picked up 64 hundredths of an inch of rain. So that's over a half inch of rain there. Everybody else, lighter amounts of rain, a quarter inch here and there. LaRue County, Taylor County, almost a quarter inch up in Hart County. That's for the last 24 hours. So we'll take anything we can get right now because it has just been too dry. And I love the fact that this front coming in is going to stall because that's going to help enhance the rainfall possibilities for us and give us maybe some decent amounts of rain. Like I said, it could be, 2 or 3 inches of rain with some of you as the that low pressure system rides along the front and then that system stalling a bit. That's going to help the rainfall potential. What about temperatures? Because all the talk has been about the big chill and all that. Oh, it's still coming. You can see it. We go from the pretty fall like orange and yellow colors here to the colder, more winter like blues, and even some, there's your magenta, there's your like pinkish colors. It's like, oh gosh, it's gonna get cold. Yes, it is. So here it comes. Going with around 70, 71, 72 today. Now, tomorrow is when the real transition starts to take place. And I do this sheet every day where I break down and write out all these things, notes, make notes here. These are all the raw numbers of, what's going to happen. And, I've made my marks here about widespread frost and the first hard freeze of the season. I mean, it's unmistakable. It's going to happen. So here it comes. So the way tomorrow's going to go with heavy rain 60s, okay. But then the temperatures start to fall as the front wobbles back and forth with that low pressure system. So part of the day is going to be warm, part of the day is going to be colder, and that part of the day that's going to be colder is right there as we go from 66 to 44 Sunday night into Monday morning. But then Monday, we only rise maybe 4 or 5 degrees from what the low is. See what I'm saying there? It's that 48, that's all we're going to do on Monday. That's it. Then Monday night, we're going to fall down cold enough for the first widespread frost because the temperatures are only going to be about 30, 31, 32. That's freezing. Then on Tuesday, that's Halloween, we only get up to maybe 48, 49. I don't know that we'll get up even that far. But look what happens Halloween night when your kids want to go out and trick or treating. Give them a warm costume. Maybe wear some long handle underwear. Look at that. 26. That is a hard freeze. That will kill any vegetation, and it will also kill any bugs that are still out there. Thank God. You know, we'll be done with all that for the winter season or the rest of the fall into the winter. Then we're staying chilly November 1st, Wednesday, and then Wednesday night another hard freeze. When you get below 28 for a low temperature, that is the Kentucky criteria for a hard freeze, a killing frost, a lot of people call it, but a hard freeze. We're done. Then we'll warm back up next week, next weekend, into the week, 60s, but then we see another shot of cold air coming by the 7th of November. So it's coming. It's almost here. So you got today, maybe a little bit of tomorrow, but tomorrow's going to be a chilly rain, and then the temperatures take that polar plunge, and it's going to be. Whew, I hope you got your heat sources ready to go because it's coming. It is coming. All right. I know I'm taking a little extra time today, but there's a lot to talk about. Here we go with the model map, and I wanted to show you the extent of the cold air that's coming in. Uh, you can see it that this is what we always look for right here, this time of the year. That big, thick blue line, that's what we call the 540 line. That's a height in the atmosphere based on the strength of high pressure. And that's a strong high pressure. And this is all polar air that's coming in. And you can watch that blue line come down and come down and come down. Here's our light rain that's going on, trying to work its way in this morning. But here's the deeper moisture that's over parts of Texas and Oklahoma that is coming our direction. Okay. So I'll put this into motion. You can watch all this progress. Here's today. Watch the enhancement of the rain coming in this afternoon and this evening, right there, as the front tries to come in. But then that ripple of low pressure is going to make it wobble back and forth for a little bit. And that's going to keep that, the temperatures back and forth a little bit. And then when the rains really come in, like tomorrow, then it's going to enhance the rainfall. So here we go into tonight and into Sunday. There's your low pressure system. And you see this line, the 540 blue line? Look how far it's progressed. And here comes the cold air. So this is Sunday, Sunday afternoon, heavy rain. Here we go, Sunday night into Monday. Wow, that's a lot of rain, but we need that. So here we go into Monday afternoon and evening. Look how far south that polar jet and all that has come, right on the Ohio River. And that will be the beginning of the colder air moving in. So hopefully that gives you some idea looking deeper into um, the synoptics, is what we call it, of this system. It's, yeah, it's going to get cold. All right. I think we've established that. Let's move on quickly to the maps here. Uh, I've got to get to this event this morning. So I just wanted to show you this really quickly to give you a visual of the showers, the cold front, the low pressure system, see how it stalls. And that's because waves of low pressure are riding along the front, making it wobble back and forth. But here's high pressure, which is still holding on, even though it's a bit weaker and the ridge is moving a little more east. It is eventually going to give way to this system. It has to. It's going to move on. It's been holding strong day after day, but here we go. And look at that, just kind of wobbling back and forth. Low pressure, enhanced rainfall back west of it. So as this thing wobbles back and forth into Sunday, we're going to get enhancement of the rainfall. You see it there. That's where the heavier rains will come in for the day tomorrow, into tomorrow night, and into Monday, when finally the cold front, the high pressure weakens enough, pushes east enough to allow the cold front to finally come through. And that's when we get the chilly rain Sunday night into Monday morning. And then here's Monday rain, pretty much a chilly rain all day. And that's where the totals of rainfall will start to add up. Okay, I think that'll do it. Golly, I went 17 minutes. World's longest forecast. But I just wanted to explain it all to you because I wanted you to see what we see and what we have to look at to tell you what the weather's going to be. There's a lot going on. Snow, I don't think. No. Ice, maybe there could be a couple of pellets that fall on Monday evening. We get cold enough, but I think most of the moisture, in fact, pretty much all of it, will be gone by the time that colder air it gets cold enough for us to see frozen precipitation. All right, you guys, enjoy your Saturday. I hope to see you at the Soaky Vets event with Case Knives at Ace Hardware Marketplace, Northgate Center, starting this morning, 10 o'clock, going until 1. Come see me. In the meantime, enjoy your weekend. God bless you, and thanks for watching.